Let's cut this music out. What do you think? Let's play some damn video games. Are you guys in? Cool? Cool. Let me take a quick sip here. Rush to get the stream up and running. I was sitting on the couch with the wife and the baby daughter. Now I'm slowly turning down the music for dramatic effect. Very professional here. Welcome, guys. So, I've played about 3.5 hours, 4 hours around there. I'm not going to continue that save game. I'm going to start fresh. So, if you guys haven't gotten very far in the game, don't worry. I'm probably only going to get, 2 hours in tonight. If that. I might just go for an hour, 2 hours. I'm pretty damn tired. It's been a long day. But I was making a lot of videos, chasing my daughter around. She napped for about an hour. I was able to get my Mandalorian Episode 2 video out. So tonight is going to just be a from the start Jedi Fallen Order first stream on the channel. We'll see how far I get. We'll see how far I play. But welcome one and all. Nick the Minnesota Sport Guy, good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. I'm assuming that you're not here. I'm assuming that you're downloading the game. You said you were going to leave, but he said, hey, HG, as much as I love to stay and hang, I'm currently downloading the game and want to follow the story. No spoilers, so I'm sitting this one out. I do not blame you for that. You're doing the right thing. Absolutely, if anybody has not played this game yet, I implore you, sit this one out. I'm only going to play like an hour, 2 hours tonight. Even then, you want to experience it for yourself, right? So don't let me guide you in seeing this game for the first time. Play it for yourself with your own hands and thumbs and fingers. It's worth it. But Nick, good to see you, man. Thank you so much. I hope you have a blast, man. And Grant Guthrie, good to see you. It's been a while. Hello, boys. I'm back. Good to see you, Grant. I'm just doing Jedi Knight. The game's difficult for me because I'm a casual father now. But Grant, thank you so much, man. Good to see you. I hope everything's going well. Is that an Independence Day reference? Or did I just say it like that because that's how it is in my head? But I appreciate that, Grant. So yeah, I'm going to be talking, because I've already played this section, so if you want to follow the story, play it yourself. I'm going to talk a little bit. Not as much as I normally do, probably, just because I don't want to talk over cutscenes for anybody that might be interested. I also don't want to interrupt some things that might be happening here and there, It was nice, Grant, nice. No, I haven't beat it yet. Oh, I like this song. I've only played about 3.5, 4 hours of it. It's which is a lot for me, being a dad of a 19-month-old. It's difficult for me to find time to, to play some single-player stuff. Let me know if the game's too loud, also. Game on. Oh, I appreciate that, Tan.
Listen, I don't want to upset your rhythm, Cal, but the boss wants a word.
All right. Is that better?
It'll be good for us. Here he is, Chief.
Yeah, Mikatsu, the entire opening is a nice hidden tutorial for sure.
I need 2 workers to climb up and secure the cables.
That's not an easy maneuver.
The guild will double your pay for this shift.
Come on, Cal. What's your score? That couldn't hurt. Huh?
Okay.
All right. Let's go.
Get to work.
You guys hear my daughter? She's so vocal, it's hilarious, man. She's like, oh, it's awesome. I don't know. She's having little conversations with her nowadays. It's crazy, man. Yeah, this beginning, it's awesome. The world just feels alive, and I'm assuming, you know, the further I get in the game, like I said, I've only played about 3.5, 4 hours. There's going to be even more, you know, kind of living, breathing worlds that it is not all combat, but also, you know, a little exploratory, you know. Love it. Oh,
Look at that.
dude, who was first?
Haven't seen a look
Weird. Gooner, Chiefs fan. I don't know why I read your second, Gooner. I appreciate the hell out of that super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. And Carter as well. Thank you guys so much for the generous channel support tonight. Gooner, Chiefs fan 123 says, I'm really enjoying Mandalorian. As am I. I actually wrote a script, Gooner, maybe like 5 hours ago or so. I was planning on trying to get it up for tomorrow, but it's literally me just talking for a few minutes about how the Mandalorian is gearing up to be potentially one of my my favorite Star Wars thing in this generation of Star Wars. To say that I'm enjoying it is an understatement. The second episode was just absolutely fantastic, man. Funny, tense. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I loved it. And if every episode is going to be better than the last and as fantastic moving forward, I don't see how this is not going to be like my favorite thing in modern Star Wars. It's so good, man. It's so good. But I'm glad you're digging it, Gooner, and I appreciate that support this evening. And I'm hoping to get that video up by tomorrow. We shall see. We shall see. But Gooner, I appreciate that, man. Ooh. And Carter Lovejoy, thank you so much as well. Theory, Palpatine turns into Mecha Palp, and Luke comes back from the dead, walking into battle from the horizon, and an ultimate Pacific Rim-like showdown begins between Mecha Luke and Mecha Palp. Yep. Carter, I say it every time, but every time you throw one of these goofy-ass theories out there, I always feel like it needs to be thrown into one of my stupid videos in the future. And yeah, I can't wait to move into our new house just for that reason alone. To have actual space to make parody videos and more time to make parody videos and stuff like that. But yeah, giant-ass Mecha Palp, giant-ass Mecha Luke, fighting on, let's say, Octu, I guess? The island? Credit me? Oh, I absolutely would. One of the characters' name is going to be Carter. How about that? But yeah, Carter, I appreciate that, man. I always enjoy the goofy ideas for sure. It's fun to if you guys haven't played it, one of the best things about this game is the original score. It's in I can't even express how good it is. I mean, probably gonna get this stream taken down for copyright infringement. I don't know how that works, but but yeah. All right, let's keep moving. I'm gonna kind of run through a lot of this beginning area and most of a lot of other stuff too, just because, you know, I've played it, and I'll see how far I can get, kind of having the knowledge.
That's the idea. Sounds like scrap rats.
Definitely an Uncharted vibe, Cole. No
Just passing
question
through, guys.
about it.
No
It's a
need
good
to come
thing.
out and
It's a
say
good
hi
thing.
this
It's
time.
very adventurous, for sure. A lot of parkour, a lot of climbing, a lot of jumping.
Hey, Cal, I'll meet you at the clamps.
Sounds good. Be there soon.
I'm actually kind of surprised that the game runs as good as it does on my rig. I built my computer in 2000, I guess about, well, I guess it was about 4 years ago. Yeah, so almost exactly 4 years ago, I built it to, I guess that's not that long ago. But honestly, I was kind of surprised that I could run it on epic settings, to tell you the
How'd
truth.
you get here?
Do I gotta drop down? I can't remember this part. I suppose so. Whoa! Lucky that I hit that button. Jeez. Yeah, Cal Stories canon.
Look, the ship cutter is here. There it goes.
Oh, I got another
Get moving. Yep, good looking out.
twisty beer. All right. Yeah, look at that. Just various eras, various era equipment. I love the background detail too. Look at all the, just the ships, just the subtle details like that in the background. Just, I mean, the things that most people probably won't even notice because they're just running by, but they add just another layer. I wonder if we sit here, we'll see that ship pass by again. I wonder if it just goes in a big circle loop. But yeah, just the tiny details make this world pop, you know. It's really pretty, for sure. All right, let's keep moving. Where do I need to move to? I can't remember. Gunnar Chiefs fan 123, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. Hope Disney puts the theatrical cuts out. Cuts of OT. Puts the you know, dude, the older I get, the more time passes, the more pessimistic I've become about getting them at all. I don't know if you're aware, but there were some changes made to the Disney Plus version of A New Hope, specifically the Han and Greedo scene. Yeah, they changed that. They changed that up. Again, they've added a little moment. Greedo has the last word. It's as goofy as of a change as there ever has been. And yes, I am making a video about it. I just didn't want to rush it, and I just wanted to make it actually, you know, have some funny bits and some stupid stuff in it, like classic Hello Greedo videos. You know, that's what I'm kind of going for. So yeah, I'm not rushing it, but yeah. So Gunnar Chiefs, like, when Disney acquired the franchise, I imagined, you know, I imagined that we would get the unaltered cuts, right, on some HD format. And even if, you know, throughout the years, waiting and hoping, you know, I've always held out hope. But I never would have imagined that there would be more changes. Another change. It's crazy. It's crazy. Apparently the change was made before Disney acquired the franchise, so George Lucas made it before he sold the franchise. Yeah, I have no reason to doubt that. I believe that came from The Verge, a reporter from The Verge. But so yeah, instead of like getting unaltered OT, we get another change in the digital version. Ridiculous. But Gunnar, I appreciate it, and I'm always going to hold out hope for sure.
Real tragedy. Yeah, I've always said they couldn't all be traitors.
Yeah, maybe.
Guess it's just our lucky day. I was gonna get a lot of good material out of it. Yep.
One sec, Vince. One sec.
Scrapping these ships from the war just so they can turn around and make new ones. What a racket, huh? All of us risking our necks for the bosses. And the pay was better back during the Republic, too.
Hey, you really should watch what you say.
Listen to me. Find us free like this, it'll be your ticket off this soggy rock.
What makes you think I want out of here?
Come on, Cal, you're a young guy. You don't end up like me. Eventually, you gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny.
Whatever you say. Hey, we should get back down.
You're not listening to me. What was that?
Little slip inside. Oh. All right. Give me one sec, Vince. I didn't want to talk over the cutscene. I apologize. I'm sure nobody is paying attention to the cutscene in the story right now. Anyway, I'm assuming most of you guys have played this far. But yeah. Anyway, Vince, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. This Star Wars week has been one for the books. So far, I'm enjoying the Mando more than any of the new films. It's early, and now we get this great game. Dude, give me one sec. I can't remember when I need to pay attention. There we go. When I first played through this, I thought this was a choice. I thought that I had like a choice to not use the Force and let him die, but no. But Vince, yeah. You know, I actually made a video today, wrote a video, recorded audio, basically saying that I think this so far, we're only 2 episodes in, right? It's early to say, but in the video I say that if it keeps the pace that it's on, if the trend keeps continuing like it is right now with the show, I think it's going to become my favorite thing in modern Star Wars.
We gotta move. Come on.
But yeah, I mean it's 2 episodes in, but I think I'm hooked instantly because it hits me right where, you know, everything that I love about Star Wars, the original trilogy, A New Hope vibes, Cantina, dirt and grime, bounty hunters and smugglers, the underworld. I love it. So, yeah, man, like,
We need to be careful.
I don't want to spoil anything for The Mandalorian, but the last episode was fantastic. It was funny. It was adventurous. It was heartfelt. I mean, it was a Wild West gunslinging. Oh, it was an adventure. I love it. If you guys aren't able to watch The Mandalorian,
Okay.
it's a huge bummer that you're not.
Good. Yeah, you?
It's stupid that you're not, but... And if you are,
Cal,
it's so good.
I've been working with you some time.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, but I was cracking up.
Like that before. We've been through some hell together. So,
But Vince, it is one hell of a week for Star Wars, that's for sure.
I just,
I don't remember a week ever.
Don't mention it.
Sure, we have giant movie premieres, but
you don't
live action TV show for the first time in history? An insanely fun game for the first time in years? It's crazy. It's crazy.
You should, you know, disappear.
Just gotta head
Me as well, Vince. Me as well.
back.
There needs to be humor. There needs to be lightheartedness. Otherwise, it's not Star Wars. I mean, sure, you can have elements of that. You can have a darker film, absolutely. But
Yeah, okay.
I like how they've, and I'm sure we're gonna have darker episodes, right? But I like how they've kind of, as you said, a more balanced tone. Absolutely. But Vince, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. It'll take me forever to finish this game, Jax. I have like 2 hours a day to myself. So it's going to take me a very long time. Which Star Wars Special Edition film is most complimented with the extra effects? Which film?
Prof?
Probably, Empire Strikes Back. I mean, they're all very subtle. I think the most kind of obvious change in the Empire Strikes Back with the special editions is some of the Cloud City editions, you know? Other than that, it's relatively subtle, but
Where are you going?
yeah, the changes made to A New Hope, the changes made to Return of the Jedi are the worst. Empire Strikes Back are at least more subtle, you know? I like this part. Oh, what happens? What happens? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is totally like Silent Hill, Lloyd. God, I haven't played a Silent Hill game in years. Decades. Oh, Caleb Kemp, one sec, man.
Apprentice, mark well and listen.
Master.
Trust only in the Force.
That's true, Dankthany. That's true.
Yeah, something's going on.
Everybody up. Identification ready. Move out and line up.
All right, Caleb Kemp, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. It cracks me up. I see what you did there. It was such a funny. Well, if you listen to my review, you know, I went in depth with why it was funny to me, but hilarious. That's the kind of that's just, oh man. That's the kind of humor, you know, that Star Wars needs, is that it's subtle, kind of an unexpected little moment, some goofy characters. I could not, if all the humor is going to be like that, I'm all on board with that kind of stuff, you know. But, I didn't mean for the pun to happen.
Is this all of them?
Yes, second sister.
We seek a dangerous fugitive. This is
I know
no
what you meant, Tom.
common
One sec.
anarchist, but a devotee of the treasonous Jedi Order. Failure to turn over this traitor will result in a charge of sedition. Turn yourself in, or everyone present shall face summary execution.
I think it's time someone came forward. I've been working on this heap a long time. Way before the war. We refit and rebuilt ships. Best in the galaxy. Then came the Empire. And engineers became scrappers. The workers, they just started getting worked.
Prof.
We all know the truth. We're just too afraid to say it. To the Empire, we're all just expendable.
Yes, you are.
No!
Look at this, a lightsaber.
I found the Jedi!
Here we go.
That hurts.
Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have as many abilities
How'd you get here?
right now.
Easy now.
Got a stowaway.
I see you.
Nice. All right. What abilities do I have? Nothing really, other than hack.
Hear that over the comm?
Some block in action.
Stay sharp. They won't get the traitor. Blast them.
I love the blocking mechanics. It feels so good. Gotcha.
Contact confirmed. Shoot to kill. Someone? Anyone?
Boom. Tom Farrar, thank you so much for the... Oh, yikes.
Acknowledged.
One sec, man.
Yeah, someone else take a hit. I'm still... Time to shine. You scare me.
Tom Farrar asks, who do I think the main villain in Episode 9 will be? First of all, Tom, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support this evening, man. I greatly appreciate that. I apologize to everybody for not being as attentive on the chat. I just want to give everybody who hasn't played the game or is interested in the cutscenes and hasn't seen them yet a chance to maybe check them out. But Tom, thank you so much, man. I think, you know, I kind of, I guess I really don't know, but I kind of think that. I think everybody is kind of assuming that Kylo Ren, you know,
I chose to rest instead.
one sec.
That's how I prepare. That's how you prepare for death.
That Kylo Ren kind of,
Enemy located.
has a change of heart, goes to the light side, right?
Give up now.
I'm kind of hoping he doesn't. I would kind of rather have, oh, yikes. One sec. It's kind of hard to remember the buttons as I'm on the chat.
Swift, aren't you?
Boom. Hold LB to block most enemies' attacks. Yeah, I've been doing that.
Head up.
Boom.
Hey.
One sec, guys. Love it. Feels so good to do that.
I'm not done with you. I'm slipping away.
Nice. Alright, cool. Tom Ferrara. I kind of want Kylo to be the ultimate... Oh, I need to climb. That's right. I kind of want Kylo to be the ultimate, the villain in this. In my heart of heart, I think he's going to, you know, end up being the good guy. But, I really... I don't know. I'm not one to like... A lot of people are so hell-bent on the fact that Kylo Ren is going to be redeemed. I'm not. You know, he I don't know. I really don't know. I think Palpatine is going to be the main villain. That's what my head says, but my heart kind of wants Kylo Ren to be the main villain. Just because I think he's a solid villain. He's a torn villain. He's like a reluctant villain. He thinks he's doing the right thing. He's a selfish villain. I like him as a villain. And if he's redeemed, cool. If he's not, cool as well. But I like legitimately kind of want Kylo Ren to oh yikes, I am not good, guys. To kind of bite the bullet. Go down with the ship. So yeah, I think Kylo is going to be a villain. Oh, I'm almost dead. Wow. On my first playthrough, I didn't even do this bad. Oh my god, this is embarrassing.
Get to the front. Stop the train.
But yeah, Tom, Palpatine, but my heart kind of wants it to be old Kylo. I like him as a villain. He's a fun villain.
Cover. Gotta move in between bursts. Now.
Here we go. An NCFIRJJFSNJD. Rogue One is only bad Disney Star Wars film, in my opinion. It's my least favorite Disney Star Wars film, for sure. I'm hesitant to say that it's bad. You know, I understand that that's a lot of people's favorite Star Wars film in this generation of Star Wars. It's kind of interesting to me. Yeah, I don't really care for it. It doesn't do much for me, you know, as I've said on numerous occasions.
Faster.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
He's here.
All right.
I'm ready for you.
Whoa. All right. Hopefully I don't die. But yeah, it's my least favorite Star Wars movie in this generation of Star Wars, for sure. And that's not to say that it's bad. It just doesn't do much for me, you know. That's probably the Star Wars movie I was most hopeful for, to tell you the truth. Just because it was something different. It was the first anthology film. Didn't really know where things were going. And I was so hopeful that it would just like kickstart an anthology series and be something that I was looking forward to and be something that would just make me thirsty for more anthology. But that's not what it did. You know? I hesitate to say that it's bad though. But for me, it really didn't do much for me. Why you hate Rogue One, Greedo? There you go. What's up, Lord? Why you know like Rogue One? But NS, I'm gonna call you NS. I appreciate that channel support this evening, man. And it's always interesting to me. You know, everybody's Star Wars is different. Some people love the Clone Wars more than everything else. Some people love, you know, the prequels more than everything else. Some people are original trilogy fanboy assholes like myself. And then some people love Rogue One. So, good times. I like Solo more than I like Rogue One for sure.
Who are you?
So, what's up, Makatsu? Good to see you, man. Carter Lovejoy, thank you so... Oh, wait. Oh, Vince Wynn, thank you so much once again for the Super Chat and channel support. The show has a certain confidence. There are references to older films in Mando, but they haven't felt as on the nose as Rogue One or Solo. I could not agree more. And the references... It's almost like they got a lot of that stuff out of the way at the very beginning of the first episode. The first episode had some fun little Easter eggs. You know, little lines of dialogue that you go, oh, there's a little Easter egg there. You know, I remember, I can't really think of any right now. But I remember sitting back and as I was watching it and thinking that. And at the same time, like... Please don't die. There we go. I'm definitely gonna die, right? Gotcha, punk. Yeah, they definitely don't feel as on the nose. They feel pretty subtle. Nice. All right. But I'm in full agreement with you. That is a very satisfying feeling. Blocking bolts coming at you and sending them back in the direction that they came. But, anyway, Vince, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, Mandalorian is slowly but surely becoming, and again, we've only seen 2 episodes, but it's slowly but surely becoming my favorite thing in modern Star Wars. Yeah, the Mission of Life Day. There you go. That's a perfect example, Tan. Perfect example. Perfect example. And yeah, it's like, oh, please don't die. At least this is the very beginning. I don't think I start all the way at the back like you would later on in the game. Whee! Have we seen the toilet in Star Wars before? There is, I believe there was, Vince, I believe there was a Wikipedia entry for toilet. I believe there was. I feel like I went down a rabbit hole of Wikipedia stuff a long time ago where I just started looking up random stuff, you know, shoes, toilet, poop, all sorts of nonsense. And there's Wikipedia entries for a lot of things that are just normal things, you know. Toothbrush, I don't know if there's a toothbrush, but probably. Vac pump, is that what they called it? Yeah. There was actually like a toilet-looking thing. Vac tube. Yeah, vac tube. That's it. Vac tube. Vac tube. All right, one sec, guys. One sec. But yeah, Vince, I'm addicted, and I love the anticipation. I love that they're a week apart. Anticipation, hype, build up.
You won't dodge them.
Oh, okay. Ah.
Amateur. Better than I thought.
Come on now.
Your end is near.
I've always wondered how fast I need to press that stuff whenever there's a game like that, you know. Little action. What are those called?
Get on board!
I don't know. But Carter Lovejoy. Once again, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. Do you want Force Ghost Anakin in the Rise of Skywalker? I do. I do. You know, as long as it's not ham-fisted and forced and feels goofy, but I think it would be a nice kind of way to bring things full circle. I think it would be a nice kind of nod to everything that came before. As long as it makes sense, you know. If it feels, like I said, if it feels forced, if it's not necessary, then leave it out. But I think everybody would love an appearance of Hayden Christensen as Anakin Force Ghost, me included. I think it would be symbolic more than anything. I think it would be, as I said, a nice way to circle things back and show us where everything came from, you know. So, quick time events, there you go. So yeah, do I want him in there? I would love to see him. Is it necessary for me? No, it's not. But if he's in there, I'm going to be pumped. If he's not, you know, then I'm assuming he didn't really fit in the story, and it wasn't quite necessary. But do I think we're going to see him? My heart says yes, my head says no.
Who are you people?
But yeah. But I appreciate that, Carter. One sec, Caleb. I'm going to let this cutscene play out a little bit.
But you better pay attention to this lady here.
So, who are you?
Cal. Kestis. Who was that back there?
An Imperial Inquisitor. She's a Force user hunting Jedi survivors. And now that she knows who you are, she will not stop until she destroys you.
How do you know so much? And why'd you help me?
We tracked Imperial communications. We heard the
Oh, will they
Inquisitors were
surprise
heading
us? Probably. It might be like very similar to the Yoda scene in The Last Jedi, you know?
These days anyway.
A pan from the back, camera blur.
You've been surviving on your own for so long that it's impossible to trust anyone. And it's what's kept you alive. But this is about something bigger than just surviving.
Like what?
Like rebuilding the Jedi Order.
You too? Anybody else?
Oh, we're not good enough for you?
The Jedi Council?
They're gone.
So I'm all you've got.
Captain, set a course for Bogano.
Aye, aye.
In the meantime, try and relax. Go, you're safe. For now.
All right, Caleb Kim, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. Caleb says, so are you playing with the controller? If so, what kind? How do you feel about that decision by the developers? I am playing with the controller. I'm playing with an Xbox controller. It's the Xbox One controller. I don't know if it's any different than... Yeah, it's an Xbox One controller. And yeah, I just take it from my Xbox like charging dock and just plug it right into my computer. It instantly works because it's Microsoft to Microsoft. So, and how do I feel about the decision? You know, I was already planning on playing it with the controller. At the beginning of this game, it actually recommends you play it with the controller. I don't know if it did that just because it recognized that I was on a PC, but I had already planned on playing it with a controller just because these third-person action games, I like playing with controllers more than been like, you know, mouse and keyboard. I like playing Assassin's Creed with a controller. I like playing that kind of stuff with a controller, you know. It just feels better in third-person fashion. Now, if I was playing first-person, I'm mouse and keyboard all the way. But for whatever reason, third-person, like I'll try to play it right now. This is actually the first time I've ever attempted to play it with a mouse and keyboard. It's weird. It's weird, Caleb, but whenever I try to play third-person games with a mouse and keyboard, I get a little motion sick. I don't know why, but I do. It's the same thing with like Shadows of the Empire. Whenever I try to play Shadows of the Empire with a mouse and keyboard, I get motion sick on the PC. But when I play it with my Xbox controller, it's fine. I don't know why, but yeah, it's just personal preference. You know, third-person games, I like a controller. First-person games, I like a mouse and keyboard, but that's really about it. Yeah, it's just personal preference. Yeah, Microsoft to Microsoft, like an Xbox controller into a Windows PC, it's just instant recognition, and it works so easy. I don't have it wireless. I have it plugged right in, you know. I expected him to sing here. No, this is not my first playthrough. Who said that?
That's all.
Wicked Sabbath, no.
I wrote it.
I haven't gotten that far, though. I'm only like 3.5, 4 hours into the game, and I just felt like starting over for a stream, you know. Next stream, I'm gonna load up my further game.
In the force from the object.
Not many Jedi have that skill.
How would you know that?
I was once a Jedi, but not anymore.
Do I know you?
No, but I knew your master, Jaro Tapal. He was a true guardian of the Republic.
He was a hero.
Yep, I played the first Rogue Squadron game system.
Something happened to me during the purge. I survived, but my connection to the Force is damaged. When I meditate, if I let my guard down, I lose control. And it's like I'm back in that moment when...
You survived, Cal. And you're not alone. Not anymore.
We're coming up on our destination.
Yeah, the N64 one. All right.
This is Bagana.
There's a creature on this. Hey, well, one sec. I'll let this cutscene play out.
The Empire doesn't know this place exists.
No.
So, what's the plan? Will you hide out here?
We're done hiding, Cal. See that structure over there? I believe that vault holds the key to rebuilding the Jedi Order. But it requires someone strong in the Force to pass its test.
And since you're not a Jedi anymore, that's why you need me.
I know you don't trust me. And I'm not really sure I trust you. But we have a common enemy. And a common cause. I'll share more of my plan after you reach the vault. But, until then, there's someone here I think you should meet. May the Force be with you.
Nice. All right.
Guess I'm looking for a Jedi then.
Skill
If there's
point
already one
acquired.
here, why does Seer need me? This looks like a safe place to meditate. Just need to focus my mind.
Connor Johnson, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support tonight, man. I appreciate that. Connor asks, did you get a chance to see Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I did. Overhead slash. One sec. Let me go ahead and get that. I did. I loved it. I saw it the night. Sorry. The night that it opened. Me and my wife, my parents actually babysat my daughter. We had a movie night. Dinner and a movie night. First time in a long time. It was nice. And I loved it.
I'm Cal.
He's like one of the last...
Yeah, I'm okay.
I don't know. Like, truly...
No.
unhinged creative directors out there, you know. It almost feels like he's last of a dying breed. You know what I mean? maybe that's very cynical of me to think, but that's just kind of how it feels whenever I watch one of his movies. You know, golly, Quentin. It's just projects that he's come up with. There is no, you know, executive meddling, at least so it seems. They're just all so great and creative and fun. The acting in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was great. I've only seen it once, and I can't wait to watch it again. I'm definitely gonna watch it again. But yeah, I thought it was awesome. Try experimenting with the. I guess the problem with starting from the beginning is that I've done all this before. You know. Okay. And I don't want to have to do all this again. But yeah, Connor. That might be a 4K Blu-ray purchase whenever it comes out. I'm not too sure when it comes out. I'm sure that information is already known, but
any ideas?
But yeah. If you guys haven't seen it, it's absolutely worth seeing. I love how he, you know, I'm not going to spoil anything. The ending,
how'd you know that would work?
The ending of the movie was so unexpected to me. I should have known that was coming, you know, just judging other Tarantino movies and stuff like that. He likes to play with time and history and stuff and whatnot. So it was like the ultimate go to hell. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Like back at the scrapyard.
I don't know. I loved it. But yeah. All right, here we go. I'm gonna save you, BD1. Gotcha, punk. Aw, crap. But I appreciate that, Connor. I hope you're having a good one, man. Start to your weekend. December 10th. Oh, nice. Nice. Maybe I'll get that for Christmas. What do you think?
Whoever lived here used this room for storage. They kept food and supplies.
Oh, I thought something was glowing over there. And Zio returns. Thank you so much for the super chat and channel support as well, man. Zio has returned. Well, welcome, everybody. Can you do me a big favor and say welcome back, Zio? Can you do me a big favor? Welcome back, Zio. Thank you so much for returning. And thank you so much for the support this evening as we play a little bit of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Well,
what might become your favorite Star Wars game. It's slowly but surely becoming mine. Yeah, after I play through this beginning, the next stream that I do, I'm just going to start from my last save game. It's not like I'm very far in the game. I'm only like 3.5, 4 hours in. So I'll just start back from there my next stream just to kind of catch up to where I was and, you know, continue the progress that I had. Oh yeah, customized lightsaber. How about that?
Should work.
Emitter was what did I do? It doesn't matter. I think these are all the settings that I had, and then the color I turned to green, obviously. Let's go with that. That's pretty. Boom. Gotta go with green, right? Gotta go with green.
BD, that's a little small for me. Don't worry, I'll find my own way out. Those vines look like they lead somewhere. Hope they're sturdy.
Oh, yikes. Oh, crap. I think you just hit it here last. That's what I did last time. And then he gives. Never mind. I'm not gonna predict things that I know are gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Happy Friday, right back at ya, T. Parker.
Healing stim. You're full of surprises. That's better. Thanks, little droid. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, okay.
I'm not too sure what all colors you can get, Ryan. I haven't gotten that far yet.
So, how'd you get here? I don't remember. I've never known a forgetful droid. Can't argue with that. Hey, a chest. Think the Jedi would mind if we grab supplies? What was in there?
Okay, that was weird. Is my controller? What the heck is going on with my controller? It started blinking like it was dying. Maybe the cord's failing. Weird.
That's where we need to go. I can feel it.
All right. Vince Wynn, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support once again, man. Yeah, what is up with my controller? Please don't die in the middle of a stream. It's not like it's plugged in too. It's not like it's operating on battery. Interesting. Vince Wynn, thank you so much, man. Favorite droid, least favorite droid. Oh, golly, that's tough. In all of Star Wars,
You mapped everywhere we've been.
I think my favorite... Oh, man. Up, down, switch, elevator. Okay. That's right. I think my favorite droid...
I can't make it over there. We gotta find another way.
Oh, that's tough. I think my favorite droid is C-3PO. I think he adds a fun... You know, he's always added a fun layer of comedic relief. The bumbling idiot, the butler. I think he's my favorite droid. I do. I think he's my favorite droid.
Where you going?
My least favorite droid in all of Star Wars. What would be my least favorite droid? Golly, man, that's difficult. I think in all of Star Wars, they've done a really good job of... With the droids, especially the droids that communicate and whatnot. You know, K2's fun, IG-11's great. Every droid that kind of has some form of communication that interacts with other characters. It's often really well done and subtle and kind of great at oddly humanizing droids that have no human qualities about them. You know, I don't know. So a least favorite droid. I really don't know, man. I'm sure there's some stuff that I've seen in the Clone Wars that has made me go like, oh, I'm not fighting that guy. I'm not fighting him.
Run for it.
I remember running past this guy last time. Oops. I'm sure there's some droids in the Clone Wars and animated show that I've seen that haven't really done much for me. Oh crap. Oh no. I'm just gonna run. But dude, honestly, Vince, I can't really pick a least favorite droid. Guess I'll meditate. They give you a lot of meditation points at the beginning of this game, and then it gets very, very scarce. But yeah, there's no droid that I can really that I really dislike off the top of my head, to tell you the truth. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I even love, you know, well, somebody actually just mentioned it. Gonk droids. I even love... I'm dead. Oh, I thought I died. That kind of stuff. You know, mouse droids and gonk droids. Subtle droids that just add layers to the world, you know. They're not necessarily extremely important, but it just shows a living and breathing world. Those are some of my favorite droids, you know. The ones that are almost like background noise, that just kind of make the world feel more vibrant and alive, you know. But I appreciate that, Vince. I need to block more. I'm just kind of hacking and slashing right now. Eating up my health. Can't remember where to go.
I'll check it out.
Oh, George P., thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Can I wall run yet? I don't think so. No. I appreciate that silent support this evening, George P. Actually, you had the animated 100 in there, or the 100. I forgot that was a thing. They only recently added those, I believe. The ability to send like little GIFs or like animated whatevers, moving super chats. So George, I appreciate the hell out of that 100 there, and I hope you're having a fantastic start to your week, man.
See something in there?
Here we go. Oh yeah, Skippy. I don't dislike Skippy. I just don't know too much about Skippy. Things that are goofy, I don't automatically dislike, right? Goofy is sometimes fun. Just Jedi, Mr. JJ, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. I appreciate that, man. Just Jedi says, drinking St. Wendler beer? Playing a little Jedi Fallen Order and just finished this mission. Now HG time. P.S. Gonna watch Mando later for the first time. Excited. Oh, nice. You haven't seen it yet. I think you're in for a treat. Oh, one sec.
Difficult, Master.
Yes, the path is difficult. It may seem impossible, but with persistence and the Force as your ally, you will overcome any obstacle. You will master any path. Now, do what you must to reach me.
Do what I must to reach you. Oops. There we go.
Good. Again.
One sec, JJ.
Now, reach my position.
I did it.
Wall run.
Persistence and the Force is my ally. Just remembering old tricks.
Nice. All right. JJ. Yeah, I think you're in for a treat. I think you're gonna love it. I've been blown away. I've been completely blown away. You know, I went in with subdued expectations. I thought it was gonna be fun, but every episode, there's only been 2 so far, obviously. But as of right now, it's legitimately gearing up to potentially be my favorite thing in modern Star Wars. And you know, obviously, we're only 2 episodes in, but dude. It's hooked me.
This area was used
the last, well, I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not even going to hint at anything. Because, you know, obviously I want you to see it for yourself without any kind of expectations or hints, but yeah, get on it right now. Oh, Argentina doesn't have Disney Plus, so you found a way. I'm glad you found a way, man. And I hope everybody gets Disney Plus soon. It like legitimately bums me out that we're all across the globe, we're all Star Wars fans, right? But we have to enjoy this new piece of Star Wars at different times. It's weird, man. It's I don't know. It's a bummer. It doesn't feel like a global community thing like it always does anymore with this, you know. It's strange. To kind of have to tiptoe around things as well, you know. I don't want to post anything. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to trick somebody into watching my Mandalorian video and worry about them being spoiled. It's strange. It's strange. But I hope you're enjoying the game, man. Enjoy the beer. I'm just drinking my aunt and uncle were in town a couple weeks ago. They just drink what their generation drinks. Well, most of their generation drinks Bud Light. So there's a lot of that left over from their visit. That's what I'm sipping on. I guess that's a good video game beer, I suppose. Oops. Where's the creature? Come on. But JJ, enjoy it, man. Go watch it right now. Get on it. And I appreciate that support this evening.
Racy there?
Oh, I didn't realize that, Vince. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, something must be up with my Xbox cord. This cord that I plug my Xbox into is the same cord that my daughter always unplugs from my computer and drags around the house. So maybe she's bent it in a section that I can't really tell or something like that, you know.
Okay, you probably would have won. Probably.
But yeah. JJ, once again, Mr. Just Jedi, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. I'm super mad for Argentina and other countries not having Disney Plus. I think it's extremely stupid. In Argentina, we may have to wait more than a year. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm still extremely curious why it's like that. I'm assuming if it was up to Disney, they would have a worldwide release. You know, they're missing out on revenue, eh? Also, there's a lot of spoilers out there for the rest of the globe not having access to a Star Wars show. And one thing that goes hand in hand with Star Wars is global releases and trying to avoid spoilers, right? And the fact that some people are going to have to watch it months, even Argentina is getting a year, that's crazy to me. How are you possibly going to avoid spoilers? How? Crazy. Crazy. It sucks, but there's got to be some legal reason. There's got to be some kind of, like, I don't even know. I don't even know what the reasons would be, but there's got to be something. Something.
Amazing.
Don't know what it would be, but I'm sure somebody's written an article about it. I just need to find it. So much hype with Mando. Hell yes, beer and Mando. There you go, man. Enjoy it. Watch both episodes tonight.
You all right, BD?
They're nice, easily digestible, 30-minute, 40-minute episodes. Get on it. And then you can look forward to the next episode next week. And I'm glad you got your hands on it, for sure. But I appreciate that, JJ.
I am Master Eno Cordova.
Enjoy it, man.
I may not know your name, but I know your purpose. The fate of the Jedi Order lies in your hands. This place, this vault, is a sacred temple, built by a vanished civilization known as the Zephyr. Meditating here, I was granted a premonition through the Force, a vision of doom. I have placed inside this vault a Jedi holocron, containing a list of the names and locations of young Force sensitives throughout the galaxy.
Young
Ahead,
Force
you will
sensitives
find
throughout the
inner chamber
galaxy.
of the vault, but also another test. I can only trust this holocron to someone who has followed my path and understands. Seek out the hidden tombs of the three sages and learn to perceive the mysteries of the Force as the Zepho once did. In this droid, you will find everything you need to succeed on this journey. Go to the Zepho homeworld. There, you will find peace in the eye of the storm. Good luck, Jedi. And may the Force be with you.
I guess you were the someone I was supposed to meet. You know, I've been alone for a while now. Without any purpose, just hiding. There's nowhere to live. Not for a Jedi. Or a droid. Maybe Seer was right. Maybe we're done hiding. Hey, you want to meet some, friends of mine?
Sorry, guys. I want to let these cutscenes play it out a little bit. All right. Destination unlocked. Zepho. And now we head back to the ship. I'll meditate. Why not? Save it a little bit. Which notification came first? Sapity, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. It's good to see you.
Having enjoyed the Mandalorian's two first episodes, fantastic buying, soon and episodes, fantastic buying, soon and episodes, Star Wars sure looks good right now.
Hell yeah, Sapity. Give me 1 second. I'm about to fight something. Oh yeah, I forgot I have the overhead slash. Ah. Crap. I need to stop using that roll constantly.
Help me.
Oh my god, I died. Alright, time to sit up and actually try. Ridiculous. Alright. I didn't even die on my first playthrough right there. Stupid. I did get to a creature though in, I guess it wasn't this level. I thought it was this level. There's like a creature that you can get to get something special. And I saw Dash Star post about this creature too, and I laughed because he was like, yeah, I had to fight this thing 20 times to beat it. And I just gave up after about 6 times or so. Not this creature, another creature similar to it. Dude, it's a tough game. Especially for a casual gamer like me. All about the blocks. For sure. All about the blocks. There we go.
Scanning again?
Nice. Sapity, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Having enjoyed The Mandalorian's 2 first episodes, Jedi Fallen Order looks fantastic, buying soon, and Episode 9 just around the corner. Star Wars sure looks good right now. Yeah, it's kind of like overwhelming and a little mind-blowing, isn't it? I thought about it earlier this week, and after I watched The Mandalorian, I sat back and I was like, wow, that was fun. The first episode of The Mandalorian. I sat back and I was like, we have Jedi Fallen Order, a new single-player adventure game coming out on Friday, and another episode of The Mandalorian coming out on Friday. And I had a hard time thinking of another time in Star Wars history where we've had such huge things coming out kind of simultaneously. You know, Jedi Fall or The Rise of Skywalker is going to come out as The Mandalorian is still airing. That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy for one that we even have a live-action Star Wars TV show. That's mind-blowing in itself. But yeah, there's so much Star Wars, man. It's a little overwhelming. And yeah, it's just crazy to think about for sure. Abandoned Workshop. But it does look good. The Mandalorian, as I wrote in a video. Oh, I need to go back, don't I? I can go back here, I think. Yeah, it can take me there, I believe. As I said in a video that I wrote earlier today that I'm hoping to get out tomorrow, The Mandalorian... Oh, one sec.
My friend.
Let me let this play out.
It appears the SWTOR had some interest in Dathomir. Strange. For such a peaceful culture to have any sort of fascination with a place so dark.
Is that too quiet for you guys? But, crap, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, a lot of Star Wars, man. It's just crazy to think that we're getting all this stuff in such like a short amount of time. Just boom. Jedi Fallen Order, Mandalorian. Oh, The Mandalorian. Slowly but surely becoming like my favorite thing in modern Star Wars. Granted, we've only had 2 episodes. But dude, the last episode just completely... I just... Nothing negative to say about that episode. I laughed. It was fun. It was tense.
Quicker than the way in.
Yeah, just awesome. I mean, you saw it. And if every episode is just going to be that good, just compile on itself, just I think it's going to become my favorite thing in the modern Star Wars. A TV show. A Star Wars TV show becoming my favorite thing in modern Star Wars. Who would have thought? You know, I'm the guy who's always said Star Wars is a movie-going experience for me, you know? Star Wars belongs on the big screen, and that's still true. But it's on the television now. And, man, I never expected it to be as impactful to me as it is, you know? But anyway, Sapity, it's good to see you, man. I'm glad you're digging... The Mandalorian, and I hope everyone is as well. It's fantastic show. But yeah. And Just Jedi, thank you so much once again, man. Give me one sec.
Oh, BD1, this is Grease. Hey, Grease.
What is that? Get off my sofa! Get off my sofa! Don't get out of there! Get out!
That is BD1. He's with us.
I don't care who he's with. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get oil stains out of petroleum fabric?
Let these cutscenes play out a little bit.
Something better out there than this droid.
Oh, calm down.
And then I'll get to you, Cosmic Reader and Mr. JJ.
Tell us, Cal.
The vault was built by an ancient civilization called the SWTOR. A Jedi named Eno Cordova hid something inside of it.
What did he hide inside?
A holocron from the archives. It contains a list of Force-sensitive children.
The next generation of Jedi. I knew it! Ah, Cordova, you old fool.
You knew him?
Yes. A long time ago. I was his apprentice. Cordova was a loner. That little droid and I are probably the only ones that know about
Yeah, Vince. I wake up at 4:30. I'm doing the same thing, man.
It stores information,
but on my computer.
But only accessible to Jedi. Hang on, I think I have one around here. Use the Force.
I just have a holocron here. One sec, guys.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen.
With that list of Force sensitives, we could rebuild the Jedi Order and defeat the Empire.
Okay, no problem. Let's get it.
Well, except the holocron is hidden deep inside the vault, and to get it, we have to follow Cordova's path. He mentioned something about the planet Dathomir and a Zeppo homeworld.
All right, well, where are we going? I'm just asking because I was thinking of maybe making some food.
Look, before we do anything, I need to know something. How come you're no longer a Jedi?
I had an experience that changed my perspective. So I cut myself off from the Force.
But you still want to rebuild the Order.
I believe that rebuilding the Order is the best chance we have against the Empire. What do you believe?
I believe I can't keep hiding from the Empire, so I don't really have a choice.
Cal, as long as you're alive, you will always have a choice. Are you with us?
We're in.
Dathomir Zepho, it's your choice.
Nice. All right. Just Jedi, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. One last thing, want to hear your thoughts on my Galaxy's Edge lightsaber. Oh, I saw the video that you posted. If that's what you're talking about. It is sharp. And to tell you the truth, like, as we're gearing up into the Rise of Skywalker and the Mandalorian and Jedi Fallen Order, looking back at when I went to Galaxy's Edge, I kind of regret not getting a lightsaber. I guess maybe I just wasn't in the right headspace and like getting pumped up for things. But now that we're in the thick of it, we're in the middle of this like huge, just kind of bomb of Star Wars. I do kind of regret not getting a Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker lightsaber there. That would have been a nice cap to the trip for sure. But yeah, it's sharp, man. It's sharp as hell. And you said you regret not buying another style or buying Kylo Ren's lightsaber as well. Yeah, don't regret it. You know, maybe you'll have another opportunity in the future, but that can be like a nice little gift every time that you go to Galaxy's Edge. You know, like one lightsaber to look forward to. You only really need one, right? In my opinion, you pick your favorite, you hang it on the wall. It's there. I'm not much of a collector, so that's just me. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's sharp. And yeah, you'll get there again, and you'll get your chance. Maybe then you'll get a Cal Kestis saber if they have them. Maybe, well, yeah, I don't know how they'll do that. What is Cal's sabers? I mean, you can customize it, but is there like a canon Cal saber that is his that is like, I guess it's the one that you used at the very beginning of the game, right? Before you're able to customize it as a player, but anyway, yeah. Don't regret it. It's just a thing, right? And you can get that thing in the future. Yeah.
Seer,
but I appreciate that, JJ.
Yes.
And seeing it legitimately made me wish I would have gotten one for sure. I've heard it's a fun experience to get it and all that stuff too. So.
There, I remembered something about myself before the purge. Hang on.
Yeah, Kylo's would be cool for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. I went to Dathomir first last time I played. I'm gonna go to Zepho. All right, I like fighting against stormtroopers. It was fun when I did that. Oops, one sec. But yeah.
Today, our great military is dedicated.
Yeah, you're here often, Vince. I don't have very many moderators, and sometimes I go streams without moderators. I don't like putting pressure on moderators and stuff like that. So, you know, if you're on and if you see somebody causing a ruckus and saying a bunch of shit that they shouldn't be saying, just ban them. But yeah, that's really about it. I don't delete anything on comment sections either. Anything goes in comment sections. People can up or down vote stuff. I've never policed my comment sections in the history of this channel. But yeah.
That's why we need the Jedi.
Yeah. Cosmic Reader, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. I greatly appreciate that. Where would you rank this with other Star Wars games? First of all, I appreciate the patience, man. Streaming this is a little different than streaming other things because I want to let the cutscenes breathe and stuff like that, so it delays everything a little bit. But where would I rank this with other Star Wars games? So it's kind of a when I think about that question, I think of also genres. I think of something like an MMORPG like Star Wars Galaxies, which I've said for a very long time is my favorite Star Wars movie, and it might still be true, but this is different than that. This is, I don't know, other than that MMO that let's face it, a lot of that is nostalgia. Other than that, this is by far the most cinematic, by far the most polished. Star Wars game that I've ever played. I look back at something like Shadows of the Empire. That's a lot of fun. I grew up with that game. It's one of my favorite Star Wars games. But if you never played it, and let's say you're like 18 years old nowadays and you try to play Shadows of the Empire, you might think it's horrible. You might think it sucks, you know? It doesn't have the modern bells and whistles. It's pretty simple. It has the, you know, the N64 graphics. The controllers are pretty clunky. You slip and slide a lot. And I recognize that a lot of my love for that game is, yeah, it's fun. Sure, it's fun. But a lot of my love is nostalgia. Jedi Fallen Order, after playing about 3.5 to 4 hours of it, is already close to the tip-top of my list. There's a fun narrative. There's exploration elements in the game, customization, and I've barely begun to scratch the surface. Like I said, 3.5 to 4 hours is what I've played so far. But yeah, I mean, at the moment, it's definitely, man, I'm going to say it's in my top 3. I got Shadows of the Empire, I got Star Wars Galaxies, I got Jedi Fallen Order, and when I finish this game, we'll see where it lands. We'll see where it lands, but yeah. But Cosmic, I appreciate that question, man. It's kind of difficult to completely answer right now because I haven't, you know, beaten the game.
More information we gather on Cordova.
But yeah, Dash Rendar is a pretty cool name, right?
I've heard of ancient cultures, but don't know much about them.
I only knew that Cordova was obsessed with the
But
believing their teachings to be important.
But yeah, I appreciate that, Cosmic. And Matthias Toth, thank you so much for the silent support there, man. I greatly appreciate that. I don't know if you meant to type a little message in there or if you wanted to be the silent supporter, but I appreciate it all the same. Interact. What do I?
What's this thing?
What? You've never seen a terrarium before?
Sure, but don't they usually have plants in them?
Well, I've been a bit busy hauling you around the galaxy, but you know, you could pay me back with some seeds.
Seed? Oh, I didn't do this last game.
But when it's behind a comfortably thick wall of embarring glass, that's perfection.
All right, I'll see if I can find any.
Ah, okay. I got a little side mission. I didn't do that on my first playthrough, or my main campaign. Matthias Todd, thank you so much once again, man. It's good to see you. I don't know if you wanted to type a little message in there or not, but I appreciate the ever-living hell out of that generous super chat and channel support this evening. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your weekend. And I hope you're enjoying Jedi Fallen Order and The Mandalorian. It's an exciting time for us Star Wars fans, for sure. But thanks again, Matthias. It's good to see you, man.
Find something?
And Danny Travis, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support as well. What's up, Greedo? I haven't watched episode 2 yet. I was busy all day. Probably going to watch it tonight before bed. Yeah, Danny. I'm imploring you to as much as I want you here, man. As much as I enjoy the company of everybody here. If you haven't seen The Mandalorian episode 2, you need to immediately go lay in bed. You need to immediately grab yourself some water and some Cheez-Its and lay your happy ass down in the bed and fire up the old Roku and Disney Plus and watch Mandalorian episode 2. If you liked episode 1, for me, I liked episode 2 more. I mean, they're both fantastic. But episode 2 is funny. I'm not even going to say anything more. I'm not going to spoil anything. It is such a good episode in such a good show. And as I've said, Danny, and I actually wrote a video, and I'm hoping to get the video out tomorrow, but, you know, we're only 2 episodes in. And those 2 episodes, if the trend continues, The Mandalorian might be my new favorite thing in modern Star Wars. It's so good. It's so good, Danny. So, what you need to do right now...
Watch out, BD.
Oops.
You don't look friendly.
What you need to do right now is get a nice start to your weekend and watch a little bit of Mandalorian. Oh my goodness. I need to lock on better, huh? What in the hell am I doing? There we go. Alright. Not doing too good. But I appreciate that, Danny. Enjoy it, man. You have to let us know what you think. Yeah, if you have you guys just a yes or no? I don't want any spoilers in the chat, please. But have you guys already? Ouch! Have you guys already watched The Mandalorian episode 2? If not, is it because of like a region restriction or something like that? That's preventing you from doing so.
Another one? Stim.
General Hux will rule the galaxy. I think General Hux is going bye-bye in the next in episode 9. That's my. I think Kylo Ren is gonna put a stop to Mr. Hux.
Can you hear me?
The Empire. They found Zeppo.
If they were following the Mantis, we would have been swarmed already.
Could they be looking for the tombs?
Watching you getting smashed around was cracking me up.
I'll try the same workaround to crack into theirs.
Dude, I find creatures to be way more difficult in this game than stormtroopers. The night all the enemies on Dathomir were really tough. I had a hard time with them. Definitely melee. I need to, without a doubt, improve my my skills when it comes to, you know, fighting hand to hand and other melee NPCs and whatnot. Oops! Crap! 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 Whoa!
You've got an intruder here. You can't stand against.
Gotcha, punk.
What's this? Surrender. Stay with him. Move in. Don't let him get you. Just need to focus. Where did you come from?
Oh, that's satisfying.
Back up, I've got this. I'll get you!
Ah, crap.
Head up.
Man.
Get back here.
Boom. Yeah, I need to. I always, for whatever reason, I just end up double tapping B all the time whenever I want to evade.
It's all lies. The Empire just wanted this land.
I need to just tap it once. It's like a quick evade, and it would definitely work better. Because with the roll, I you know, it wastes a lot of time, and I can't pop up instantly and start fighting again.
Or worse.
I really enjoy the combat, CNL. It's challenging, you know, as someone who, you know, really since I had a kid, I'm pretty casual when it comes to my video games nowadays. I don't play too often. I find this really challenging. It's fun. It's precise. It's focused. It's not hack and slashy, which can be fun, but this is definitely more strategic. And it's challenging for sure. So I've really enjoyed it so far. There's been moments of frustration for sure, but not to the point where you want to put down the controller, you know. We've all played games like that where it's so hard, you're just like, what? Huh? What? Why? Okay, I'm done. It's not like that for me, but what am I missing here? Do I need to walk on that? And really, the only time it's been super difficult is against certain creatures and stuff like that. like I said, other humans have been pretty, relatively not easy, but easier than creatures, in my opinion.
Take her and go. I'll lead them away.
SWTOR, no!
Alright. I must have missed something over here. Oh, over here. Duh. Oh! I guess I could have done this from the get-go.
Come back here.
I guess I can't be hurt. Oh, yes, I can be.
On target. I see.
Nice. Tony Mario Golden II, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. I'm still kind of used to saying the robot read it, and I'm gonna read it too, but I haven't had the robot read things in a long time. Where's the? Oh my god, I can't believe I fell. Where do I get back up? 1 second, Tony. Tony. So my least favorite fan service moment in the prequel trilogy. It's more than a moment. It's entire concept, I guess, but it goes to just the fact that C-3PO is built by Anakin. Anakin Skywalker, Mr. Darth Vader, new C-3PO. Do you consider that a fan servicey moment? I do. Oh man, I can't believe I did it again. I would consider that a fan servicey moment. It's just a moment that I've always been like, what? Even as a kid watching that, I was like, what? Huh? What? So that's definitely probably number 1 on my list. Did I come from here? I don't know. I would say. Other than that, what are some... I thought... Well, it's been a long time since I've watched the prequels. I'm sure if I watched them again, there'd be more moments, but a lot of the dialogue and stuff like that, like catchphrases, for example, I felt were overused. Now, maybe I'm misremembering it. Maybe I'm exaggerating how often they're used, but in my head, when I think of like... There we go. When I think of the prequels and some of the catchphrases that are used, like,
Can you slice this?
I don't know, I have a bad feeling about this. I recognize that's used in, like, all Star Wars stuff, but, you know, there's other examples. In my head, I remember them being, like, very, very overused. Now, I'm probably wrong, but, you know, that's just what my memory is telling me. But yeah, my number 1 thing is definitely C-3PO being built by Anakin. That's just always been super goofy to me. But yeah. P.S. Episode 2 of The Mandalorian ended too soon. You know, is that a complaint towards like the length of the episode, or is that just like you liked it so much that you wanted to keep going? Well, I don't have any complaints about the length. I like that they're easily digestible. They're not too long. They're like to me, they're perfect lengths, and they just you know, they kind of put as much in there as we need, and there's no filler. It's not, you know, they're not beholden to any length of time because they need to have advertisers throw commercials in during a commercial break, you know. It doesn't stretch out an episode to an hour just to fill a chunk of an hour. I really like the 30-minute, 40-minute, whatever timeline of them. But I was thirsty for more, for sure, Tony. And I think that's the mark of a good show, right? At the end of an episode, you want more. And I like how they're weekly episodes. I like how we're all anticipating. I like how we're all, you know, just waiting for the next episode. I enjoy that. Sure, it's fun to binge certain things, but for me, when it's fun to binge stuff is when things have already been out, right? It's fun to binge shows like The Sopranos. I watched The Sopranos for the first time maybe 3 years ago, and we binged it within like 2 months. Couldn't get enough. Absolutely loved it. But if a show is coming out episodically every week, I like that more than like when Netflix releases an entire season of House of Cards, you know? Then I feel like I need to binge it all before I hear some spoilers, and that's not fun. I like digesting an episode per week. I like that. But hey, that's just me, I suppose. Hold Y, I like this ability. But yeah, I was thirsty for more, and that's definitely the mark of a fun show, an engaging show. But I appreciate that, Tony. And Vince Wynn, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support. That animated, what is that? I need to grab my mouse. Is that a fox? I think that's what that is. Vince, are you taking off? Is that a bye-bye, a wave to bye-bye? I appreciate you tuning in tonight, man. Welcome to the Mod Squad. Thank you so much for the support this evening. And I hope you have a fantastic weekend if I don't see you before the weekend's over, man. But thank you so much for the support this evening, and it is indeed a really fun time to be a Star Wars fan. No question about it. But I appreciate that. And Levi Gutierrez says, McClunky. I actually got a video that I'm working on about that, Levi. I was wanting to pump something out as soon as I heard the news, and then as soon as I heard it, I actually fired up Disney Plus to check it out and see if it was true. I thought somebody might have been messing with me. And it is indeed true. But I have a video that I'm working on. I wanted to take my time with it. I wanted to make some silly stuff that I used to make, you know, kind of classic old HG video vibes is what I'm going for with that video. So I'm going to take my time with it. McClunky indeed. McClunky, oh my god, McClunky. You know, when Disney acquired the franchise, I was fully expecting, you know, eventually we're going to get the unaltered versions of the original trilogy. Eventually, right? Might have to wait a little bit, but eventually we're going to get them. I never in a million years imagined that not only would we not get them, but there would be more additions.
Toss it here.
More additions. Never would have guessed that. Oh, this is... Oh, I'm going to die here, for sure. I'm going to die here. I died here twice on my first playthrough. Here we go. One sec, guys.
Something move? Look out! We'll take you down. I'll get after him.
Come on, no. I don't... boom. Just got to let that guy do it. Bazooka man, bazooka man.
Come on, don't let him get you.
All right, run. Gotcha, punk. Whee, I didn't die. That's kind of surprising. Oh, wait. But yeah, Levi, definitely working on a video for that. It's dumb. It's weird, too. It's like, oh, man, I don't know. Oh, crap. Oh, no! At least with environmental deaths, you kind of... You don't start back from the very beginning. That's definitely a big plus. But I appreciate that, Levi. Crap. Whoa. Boom. George Lucas is trolling us. That's kind of what it feels like, right? Weird. It's like... Yeah, it's just so weird.
Whoa. That's gotta be one of the Zeppo.
So weird.
Guess we're on the right track, huh, BD?
Someone else get in here.
Oh crap, wrong button.
Watch yourselves. Hit him already. That's enough. Hold still.
Whee! It's fun. This is fun. You too, JJ. Good to see you, man. Enjoy Mando. And Danny Travis. Oh, one sec. There we go. Nice. Danny Travis, thank you so much once again for the super chat and channel support, man. Danny says, okay, just ordered some BK in honor of your first job. Nice. And gonna lay down with a blanket and watch episode 2. Enjoy it, man. I actually, you know, I've always said that, you know, Burger King sucks. I have fond memories of working there. I was 15 years old. It was a good first job. I want to try that Impossible Whopper. I'm really intrigued. I want to do what everybody else probably has done on the planet. I want to buy a regular Whopper. I want to buy a Impossible Whopper. And see if I can tell. I don't know if I'd be able to tell or not. I'd probably be able to tell. That's what my brain thinks. But who knows? Who knows? But enjoy it, man. I haven't done that in a long time. Fast food in bed, watching something. I usually do that after before my daughter was born, you know, riding bikes from the breweries to home. You'd wheel through Wendy's or something like that, carry it on your bike back home, and eat it in bed. Or after a long road trip, you know, you're wheeling through and you just crash. You wake up in the morning, there's like dried ketchup on a plate next to your bedside table. But that sounds like a fun evening, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. And I appreciate that support this evening, man. Let us know what you think. I love all these adventure mechanics in this game. Whee! And Tony, once again, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. One sec. Let me, dispatch these guys.
Taking aim. I'll never stop. Guess I'll get all the rewards for this. You're quick, good for you. I'll take you down.
Oops. Nice. All right. Tony, I loved it so much I wanted to live in the episode. What's it? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, man. But the creatures that he encounters and all the antics that went along with them, it's just, I was cracking up. It was too much fun, and I've been waking up at 4:30 in the morning to watch these episodes and make videos and stuff like that. Because I want to watch them. I want to make a video. I want to talk about it. I want to get the video out before the end of the day. I want to be topical, because in the past I haven't been topical. You know, something comes out, I wait a couple days to talk about it, and then it's a beaten story, right? So I've been doing that. But I haven't been watching it with my wife, and we usually watch shows together. So I want to, I might start watching them twice. Well, I'm going to watch it. I've already watched the first episode 3 times. I might end up holding off watching it until, Fridays in the evening, you know, and putting out a review on Saturday. But, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, Tony, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. I don't know if I would want to live in it. It looks pretty miserable. But it would be fun to be a fly on the wall for sure. Oh yeah, this guy.
Where did you come from? I can get through.
Nice. And Cosmic Reader, thank you so much for the super chat and channel support as well, man. Hopefully without spoilers. I just want to say, not sure if I'm a fan of one certain alien race to be all force sensitive like the show might imply. Yeah, I think, if anything, it is an implication, right? It might not be true, it might not be what they're going for, but it definitely feels that way, let's just say that. And who knows, yeah, I mean, what's interesting to me is that there's so much, oh crap. Oh, I got lucky there. There's so much mystery involved with that certain alien race. That who knows where they come from? Who knows really who they are? Yeah, there's I don't even I'll hold out judgment until we see how it's all you know, executed later on in the show. But I personally don't have a problem with, if that's the case, you know, a certain alien race being more in tune, being more innately capable. I don't think I would have an issue with that. And the thing is, maybe I would if, I mean, I guess we have the Night Sisters and stuff like that, the witches and all that, but I think I would if there was a lot of this certain alien race and it was overblown and crazy. But the fact that it is what it is, it's pretty subdued. You know, if it was a lot crazier, I might have an issue with it. But I like how subdued and subtle it is. You know, in the show, it's not the main focus. It's a layer on the show, if that makes sense. But yeah, man, I'll like with a lot of things, I'm gonna hold out judgment until I see the rest of the episodes and see how it all plays out, you know. But I appreciate that, Cosmic. And Caleb Kemp, my first thought when I saw that Star Wars changed again was, I can't wait for the HD video on this. Yeah, I'm gonna, there's no question. I mean, I've already written most of the script. I'm just kind of filling in some silly stuff. I already did this.
I'll never stop.
Yeah, I already did this. Why?
Gonna need a second.
Why am I back here again?
It's the Jedi. After him. There's the Jedi. Here we go.
Oh, ouch.
Can anyone hit him?
1 sec, Caleb.
I got a hit.
There we go. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I'm excited. Crap. I'm really excited to get that video up. It's not going to be as crazy as a lot of my old videos were, but I will say that I'm utilizing the Greedo mask again. I don't want to slow down the dude. I want to slow down the thing. Yeah, I'm utilizing the Greedo mask again. I got some silly stuff planned for that video, and yeah. When I saw the news, the first thought that I had was like, I can't believe I'm going to be talking about this again. I can't believe I'm going to be making another video.
Does that mean
that the Emperor is interested in Zepho? Maybe.
That was my first thought, is I can't believe I'm going to be making another video on this 8 years later, you know. More changes? I thought we were done with this. I thought the horse was long decomposed. Here I am, making another video on it. Crazy. Well, yeah, Caleb. But I appreciate that, man. But all right, guys, I'm gonna hop off here. I was planning on going until 9. It's a little after 9 now. So it's a good stopping point. The next time that I play, I'm actually going to fire up my previous saved game. That previous save game is about an hour and a half further into the game than this. That might not be the case. Well, it's probably around then. The thing is, it might not be realistically an hour and a half ahead of this. I kind of went through this really quickly, so it might actually be a little caught up. I beat Dathomir. No, I didn't beat it. I was in Dathomir, and then I came to this planet in my last game. So I can't really explain where I am in that. I'm not too much further ahead. I already got through Dathomir. I'm on this planet now. I think I just got done with this planet. I'm back on the ship. I can't remember. But anyway. One sec. I was so close to spilling my water just now. I don't know if you heard the door open. But somebody brought me a slice of pizza. I have never eaten on a live stream before. Pretty gross. Why am I eating this? I had hibachi for dinner. I'm super full. But you can't walk into this room and lay a slice of pizza down and not expect me to gobble it up on a microphone that I'm talking into. Alright, not another bite until I'm done with this stream. Alright, guys, I'm going to take off. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. Jedi Fallen Order is a ton of fun. And like I said, next time that I stream it, I'm going to be starting back from where I finished in my previous episode, or my previous saved game. So, yeah, what else? Hoping to get a video up about The Mandalorian tomorrow. Just a little not first thoughts, but just, you know, it dawned on me that this might become my favorite thing in modern Star Wars, The Mandalorian. Judging by how the first two the first two episodes just completely killed me. I love them through and through, and if the trend continues, I think it's going to be my favorite thing in modern Star Wars, which is crazy to think. A Star Wars TV show. Greedo, you've always said that Star Wars is a big movie-going experience, and that's what you will always be excited for. Yeah, but I said that when The Mandalorian didn't exist. So, all right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Caleb Kim, thank you for the super chat and channel support. Cosmic Reader, Tony Mario Golden II, Danny Travis, Levi Gutierrez, Vince Wynn, Matthias Toth, Cosmic Reader, Just Jedi, Sapity, George P, Zio Returns, Connor Johnson, Carter Lovejoy, NCFIRJJFSNJD, Tom Ferrara, Gooner Chiefs Fan 123, Grant Guthrie, and Nick the Minnesota Sport Guy. Thank you guys for the channel support, the super chats, and the channel support this evening. So, don't know if I'll do another stream this weekend, but if I do, it will probably be tomorrow at some point. So, if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you when I see you. Cool? Cool. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying The Mandalorian. I hope you're enjoying Jedi Fallen Order. They're both an absolute blast. And I will catch you all on the flip side. Enjoy your weekend, guys. See ya.